Fox 55 Sports, this is The Locker Room.
And with that, we say good evening to you all. My name's Justin Prince. That man is Peter Hood. Thank you, as always, for swinging by the locker room on this Friday night. Got a jam-packed show for you. NCAA tournament underway. We'll check in on Purdue and a couple of our local kids who are representing the 260 in the big dance this season. Plus, the Comets try to stay hot in South Carolina. We'll have highlights from the K's versus the Stingrays. But, Pete, we begin on the high school hardwood, and a huge opportunity awaits three of our area teams tomorrow.
Yeah, obviously, every squad's goal at the beginning of the season is to make it down to Bankers Life Fieldhouse and the state finals. Leo, Blackhawk Christian, and Southwood are all just one win away from turning those dreams into reality, I should say. In Class 3A, Leo set to make its first semi-state appearance in program history on Saturday. There, the Lions will face their toughest tournament test yet in South Bend St. Joseph. Fifth-ranked Indians come in with a 21-4 record. They average over 73 points per game, which ranks 11th in the state. And they're led by one of the best players in the state in J.R. Konechny. The Notre Dame commit is averaging over 28 points and 7 rebounds per game. So safe to say the Lions will have their work cut out for them tomorrow.
I mean, I think they pose a lot of challenges. You know, they're long, they have a lot of size, they press. You got to be able to handle their pressure. They are a very good rebounding team because they do have a lot of size, and then they have a high major player who's very good in Konechny, and we'll have to be able to contain him. You're not going to stop him; he's too good, but you can't let him go wild on you. You got to be able to contain him.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it just is length and aggression. Just trying to contain that, you know, stay in front of him, hopefully force him into not the shots that he wants, to just contain him, contain the other guys, hopefully limit the score.
I mean, they're fast. They like to press. So, you know, just being able to handle their pressure, I think, is going to be very key for us. You know, of course, they have a lot of good scorers, some bigger size, not what we're used to. So being able to, you know, stay true to ourselves, go out there, play defense, and take away their key strengths.
Tip-off at Northside Gym up in Elkhart is set for 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Meanwhile, the early game in Elkhart features one of the best teams in the state taking on one of the best players in the state. 2A number 1 Blackhawk Christian can clinch its second consecutive trip to the state finals with a win on Saturday. Standing in their way is Luke Brown and the Blackford Bruins. In case you don't know about Brown, he's one of the most prolific scorers in Indiana hoops history. The Stetson commit is just 23 points shy of reaching the 3,000 mark for his career. So goes without saying, but Blackhawk will have his handful trying to slow down Brown.
Well, it's going to be a collective effort. I mean, I don't think there's anybody one-on-one that can shut him down. But collectively, you know, we'll be ready. We've played prolific scorers in the past, and, you know, we've kind of taken that approach. We want to make them shoot over a hand. We want to make them earn whatever they get. And we are more concerned with the opponent field goal percentage than we are a certain number of points. And so that's what we're going to try to do with Luke Brown.
Obviously, they have Luke Brown, who's a great shooter, but they have a lot of, other good guys as well that can score a bit, shoot it a bit. And so we just got to, be prepared defensively to come out and do what we want to do and guard how we want to guard.
Obviously, Luke Brown's a really special player. We got to make sure we tag him. And as long as we talk well, as long as we bring energy, as long as we come focused and ready, I like our chances.
Tip-off in Elkhart is set for 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
In Class 1A, Southwood is hoping history can repeat itself this weekend. The Knights are back in semi-state for the second time in the last 4 seasons. Of course, the last time they were on this stage, they pulled off an improbable upset against top-ranked Blackhawk Christian in 2018. John Burris and company will get a chance to pull off another miracle tomorrow when they take on number 3 Couts. It'll be a tall task, though. The Mustangs are 28-2 on the season, and they're currently riding a 19-game winning streak.
If we're going to get through this round to the state finals again, we're going to have to really guard them. And, they average 76 points a game, and we average about 61, 62 points. That's a big difference. Something's going to give. Either their offense is going to be able to handle us, or our defense is going to take them down a notch, and then we've got to hope that we can score enough on our end.
Defense is key with us. Defense will feed our offense, like I've been saying. But winning there, we got to stop their 2 guards. They got really 2 good guards, a couple big men. Just we can stop them, slow them down, we should be fine.
We just got to get all over them and force turnovers and just execute on offense. It feels better on our side. They all think Couts is going to beat us, but I trust these guys more than anything, and I think we can totally get it done.
Tip-off between the Knights and Mustangs is set for 1 p.m. tomorrow. That game will be played at the Crawley Center in Lafayette. I'll be there. You'll be up in Elkhart.
Yep.
Common thread in all 3 games as we look at them.
Yeah.
All 3 teams, all 3 of our local teams, going to have to slow down prolific scorers tomorrow. Obviously, Luke Brown from Blackford, Knesny from South Bend St. Joe, and Couts has the all-time leading scorer in their county's history. So I believe Porter County, that is. So 26 points a game. Knesny averages 28 points a game. Brown's up over 30 points per game. So which of our area teams can do the best job slowing down the prolific scorer that they're taking the floor with tomorrow is probably going to determine how many of them are able to make it to Bankers Life Fieldhouse.
Yeah, absolutely. And, of course, obviously, you like Blackhawk is probably the favorite out of the 3 of those just because of what they've done and what they continue to do. It's tough to bet against a team that has a guy like Caleb First and just the supporting role that he does with Marcus Davidson and Zane Burke and even guys like Gage Sefton and Jacob Boyer and Callan Wood. I mean, the list just goes on for them because it just seems like they can hurt you from a lot of different ways. And I mean, you see it in the NCAA tournament too. Experience is such a major factor when you get into these big games late in tournament time. Blackhawk has so many guys, their best 3 players who have all played on this stage before. They know what it takes. They're not going to be obviously scared of the bright lights. Obviously, Leo doesn't have that advantage. Southwood has a couple guys that have played in semi-state before, so it'll be interesting to see how kind of the experience factor shakes out tomorrow. But hopefully tomorrow night we're talking about 3 wins and 3 teams going down to Bankers Life. Yeah, we'll have full coverage for you from all 3 games tomorrow night here on Fox 55, so make sure you stick around right here with us.